Yo, y'all better get with it. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're not in a private group. Happy Thanksgiving, Brody. What's up, man? What's good with you? How you living out there in them streets? Hopefully you ain't out there beating nobody up. 90 seconds, what we gonna do? How we gonna act? Gonna be short, sweet, and brief. Oh, about to get this thing popping. In a second. Let's get this thing started. Let's get this thing popping. Let's really do this right now, y'all. Oh man. Hopefully y'all seeing this right now. Hopefully y'all seeing this right now. Yo, we about to talk about this Bitcoin. Y'all, Bitcoin has been going crazy. So hopefully you seeing this in a private group, because I'm going live right now in Trends Nation group, but you can actually see my screen, okay? So if you're watching this, go ahead, jump off, go into the private group right now. I'm about to hop on back over there too, y'all, and let's get it. Let's go right now. Make sure you're in the Trends Nation group. All right. Know everybody here is in the group. Let me bring it up on my phone so I can make sure I can respond to those that I may need to respond to here in the group. All right. So, all right, so we here. So I got the phone up so I can see everybody in the private group. I'm live in here. So, all right. So basically everybody is kind of in, I want to say, a panic. I'm not sure why people are in panics, but usually it's usually always the late bloomers who are panicking right about now. Okay, and I'm about to show you why they're panicking. I can explain that to you, but I also just want to provide everyone with the first understanding that, of course, anytime trading or investing, those things do take risk, right? And risk is involved, so that's important to understand. The risk and the risk capital that you can and or possibly cannot afford, in a sense, because it's definitely important just to make sure that everything can be on the same page when it comes to investing and things like that, because there are no guarantees in the market. But basically, a lot of people are seeing that we saw all-time highs of about 19, well, all-time highs again from 3 years or whatnot. So basically what we're looking at and looking into, let me see something. Somebody said add me to the group. Not sure to add now, but basically what happens is that everyone saw this last move to the downside, right? And let's look at what we've been seeing the last week or so, right? This is what's been going on the last few weeks, right? So we've seen major moves to the upside with minor pullbacks, right? So of course, when that happens, especially when we're hitting a previous zone of ours that has always been a real hard stop ceiling, we see that, and we did what, right? Based on, history, right? We knew that zone was coming. And it did what? It bounced back to one of our previous zones. Okay, it bounced back to one of our previous zones. And what we're seeing now is, okay, now that we're at the zone, what's going to happen next, right? What is going on at this point? And basically, we're possibly seeing the next move to the upside. Usually what happens right here, what I like to call this smart money block, is basically when, you know, individuals who have been making that money, you know what I'm saying, been making that money, and guess what? You know, we on to the point where, hey, I'm about to take some profits, right? That's what's happening right here, right? We've seen these moves to the upside. We're seeing how it's, hey, you know what? We just got it here. I'm about to take some profits off the top, right? I'm about to take some profits off the top, you know, and because of that, you know, what I'm about to do is get back to this money, you know, and that's exactly what we need to do. That's exactly what we need to be on, right? And we own it. Okay, so now we saw them taking profit, right? Now this is the best time to possibly buy, but I am waiting on some things, and of course these confirmations may come quicker than expected. I don't know how long you're gonna be up probably watching this, but basically what I need is for this candle or this daily candle to possibly close above this level of support right here. I need to see it close above, and I want to see the next candle open above. So let me see if I can find some shapes. Let me see, right? So my next candle, I want to be, that doesn't look good. All right, my next candle, I basically need to do something like that. How do I move the whole thing? All right, let me move it. All right, but y'all kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to do. But again, I'm trying to see this candle close above, then this new candle open above this line as well and push to the upside. And basically, when that happens, it then confirms that, hey, we're pushing at least back to right here, right? We're pushing at least back to this 19,000 range. And then we're going to see what happens again at this point, right? Because once this happens, okay, right, we're going to get here and we're going to see what's going to happen next, right? We saw what happened. It broke through, okay? Next candle opened, right in the zone and closed below, right? That confirms, hey, we're going to see a retracement right here. This then confirms, you know, that that next move back to the downside. We saw it, right? Some people caught the sell. Of course, if you're a forex trader, you may have caught the sell, of course, and got you some pippage in there. And some people even caught the buy, you know, once it hit this zone right here or this next smart money block, right? And I'm going to show you what this smart money block is real quick that I'm looking at. All right, and it's right here. Okay. And basically what I'm looking at is, as you guys can see, this was that last candle, right? This is the last one or two candles, right, to the downside before we saw that major move back up, right? So basically what that means is that, you know, money right here was strong, right? We saw a strong movement to the upside, right? So usually when I see that happens, we could see a pullback to that portion, right? That could have been like, if you're on a sale, boom, that's your TP1, right? And we see it hit that take profit one, okay? Second one would have been, see, we're probably looking, I probably would have came more down here to a TP2, right? Because we did see a big movement, you know, after this last candle here or this zone, right? So I'm still seeing levels, seeing smart money zones and my support and resistance levels, you know, kind of lining up, you know, so that makes it, that always makes it a positive thing right there as well, as we're looking at it. But this is, to me, this is primal time to buy, you know. Me personally, I will wait, you know, for it to close the day today, you know, above 17,455, more than likely somewhere like about 17,600. I would like to see close today and open up tomorrow above 17,600 as well, and possibly push up a little bit to 17,800, maybe even back into the 18K range in the next day or so. You know, and then at that point, you know, once I see 18K, I could possibly put like a buy stop in where, hey, once it hits 18K, I want to buy, right? Because I know at that point, if it hits 18K, we're moving to the upside. We're possibly can see at least back to 19,000, which would be 1,000, you know, position move at that point. So, I mean, right now, looking at Bitcoin, even if you put $10 in, you know, going from $10 making it 15, you know, is awesome. You know, because once you learn to do it, and the more you can be consistent with it, how many times would you want to make $5? You know, that's why I tell people all the time, right? And a lot of people used to laugh when I started off with making $10 a week, $5 a week, things like that, and then it became hundreds, and sometimes my highest what was $1,000 a week, right? You know, so it's all about being consistent, you know, and starting off small and learning the game. You know, and thanks to Bitcoin these past few weeks, it definitely has made me a few $1,000s, you know. So shout out to Bitcoin, shout out to crypto. You know, always stay tuned to the page. I do share, you know, what I'm into. Of course, and I have to let it be known, I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just giving my opinion and sharing, you know, about what I like to do, why I like to do it, and what's been working for me. And hopefully, with that information, you can utilize, continue to do your own research, and hopefully, it can work for you as well. You know, that's really what it's all about. But y'all, stay tuned to the chat. Also, there is a giveaway that's going on still for Thanksgiving. You know, find that post that's on a page. It's in this group and in my public page, where basically you have to, you know, subscribe to my YouTube, then come back to that post and comment done. And then, of course, you'll be entered to win. I'm giving away $10 to 10 people tomorrow at 1 o'clock. All right, $10 to 10 people tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Shout out to Trans Nation for holding it down and allowing us to do that. Okay. All right. Any comments, questions, or concerns while we briefly just spoke, you know, a little bit on Bitcoin? You know, what's the possible next move? Looking at it right now, like I said, it's Thanksgiving, you know, so basically we're seeing, you know, some small movements at this point back to the upside, you know, and we definitely can see that big push. Again, what we're waiting to see here is once we get to this push, right? If we can get this then to create a level of support, and we can basically get on top of this thing, that's when we can see that potential bounce back and then push, crazy push to the upside, possibly tackling 25,000, 30,000 per Bitcoin, hopefully sooner than later. Okay. With the potential of it seeing, again, 100K, I've been, you know, looking at and speculating and things of that nature. So feel free to reach out, ask any questions, especially if you're using my links and anything like that. I appreciate you, you know, because as being an affiliate, it does help me out also. You know, if you use my link to set up a crypto account, you deposit $100, you get an additional $10 of that crypto, and I actually get $10 as well. You know, so I'm definitely thankful for that, and things like that allow me to do free giveaways and different things like that. So keep it coming. I appreciate it. Hopefully, it gets some value from this. If you got any questions, comments, or concerns, always feel free to comment. Always do. If you feel like you have some other people who may want to learn this as well, you know, tell them about the group, add them to the group. Just let me know, and I'll make sure that I approve them to be in a group, because it is a private group. And everything we do, we want to make sure we got the right people in the group. So we just don't randomly put people in this group. The people that are in this group are people that actually either reached out or responded to, you know, a comment or something like that to say, hey, I'm okay with coming to the group. Is Bitcoin buy all, sell most to make a profit? Well, no. It depends on when you're catching it, right? Because like, you know, if you're trading Bitcoin, you can make money when it's going up or going down based on your particular limit order, right? But also if you're investing, right? If you're investing, of course, I'm buying shares of Bitcoin and I'm holding it, meaning I only make money when it goes up. If it goes down, I am losing money, at that point. But for example, I do a little bit of both. So with trading, I can put 10 cents per dollar it moves up, right, in the buy. So if it moves up $100, I've actually made $10 because I only put 10 cents per dollar move. That's just based on my account. There are others who do more or less. But within the investing space, I've been holding crypto for this coin at least since about $3,000, I want to say. I had about $250 I started off with last year, and it's now probably a little bit over 4,000. But that's after I've taken out probably about $400 or $500 just this week easily, and maybe like 300 last week. So definitely up. But hopefully that answers that question, if that's the question. If not, you can ask it again. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, anyway, everyone should really be subscribed to my YouTube anyway, because these videos that I do record, so if you miss them, I record them and I then later put them on the YouTube channel. So you can always go back and look at, different things like that. Continue your education just by going over the material as well. And then be able to come back and ask some questions about some stuff too, at least know what's going on. But yeah, looking at Bitcoin right now, definitely see the potential back to the upside. Of course, that's why I was saying, hey, I've been taking some profits, because anytime, a pullback is coming. The pullback did come. It did hit our smart money zone. Prime entry for the buy right there, because you would have got in about 16.2. And then look, already in the buy, you're already at 17.4. So that's almost a 1,200 point move already. That you would have made, if you set your limit order for the smart money zone level, right? But right here, we're just looking for the next candle to open tomorrow. I'd definitely love to see what that looks like. If it's around 17.5 to 1,800, I'm pretty confident that we can continue to see it going back up over 18K and back up to 19K. Then possibly making that a new level of support, like I said before here. And then we could potentially see, between 20, 25K and create new highs at this point. So, that's where I want to leave right here with this. Trends Nation, we in the building, join the squad. Like I said, if you really want to really learn and earn and take the classes, y'all, it's only $99 to get started. It's only $99 to start learning the skill. Get your 2-week syllabus, to get your live training sessions 3 days a week. If you can make 7 a.m., 2 a.m., or 9 p.m. that's available live, those alone are going to be worth it. Our pre-recorded modules that we put together to help you go from basics 1 and basics 2 level, and then, introducing you to the intermediate level once you, pass through your basics, 1 and 2, of understanding trading, cryptocurrency, things like that, understanding support resistance, as I've talked about. Basically we could teach you all that, if you're willing to invest the time. And I tell everybody, let's at least create a 90-day game plan. Everything is about a 90-day game plan. If you can commit to about 90 days to 3 months, you can significantly change, where you are right now with the education about trading and investing, if you're willing to put in the time, put in the work. Okay. So again, feel free to reach out if you want those private sessions. Feel free to reach out. Of course, if you enjoy the Tuesdays and Thursdays free sessions that come out and all the ones in between, like, comment as well, show some love. Again, I appreciate y'all. I want to see everybody at the top, because it is the bottom that is way, way too crowded.